good day, viewers at home. You're welcome to yet another episode of our program, your program, We Need to Know. I remain your host, Omoshele Michael Olubenga, and co-hosting with me is this beautiful lady,
Oluwakemi Oluwadame. Love for my job.
It is not like that.
Was that your waywardness, sir? I remember when I was in secondary school, I was rounding up in secondary school. My elder brother asked her, what do you like to study in institutions? So I told him I want to study theater arts or hotel management, or I'll study mass communication. Say, you want to go and be casting news? You that you are bawere mojesu. You will not wear earrings. You will not palm your hair. You will not wear trousers. If you want to go and act film, they will tell you to wear trousers. Sometimes they will tell you to show your back. They will want to see your wickedness, your nakedness, so to say. So I was discouraged, and then I went for something. Later, did I know what God really had for me. Later, do I realize my calling. So from that word, waywardness, why do our parents or the people in the world paint filmmaking, the directors and all, they paint them the other way around?
Well, you say waywardness, and we have some of our parents guiding us not to embark on some jobs like entertainment. Before now, even musicians, our parents used to call them alagbe, is that not?
Yes.
They call them alagbe. And they wouldn't want their children or their works to embark in such profession or such business. Mm-hmm. I want to tell you this, I am not, such a thing is not exceptional of my life. I was a party to this kind of a thing. I have a big sister who is very, very big, and in my family she's good. She loves me a lot, and she wouldn't want me to go astray. And in a way of wanting to guide me when I finished secondary school, I told her, Auntie, I was going to study theater arts at the University of Ife. And she was like, performing rubbish, no matter what, I was in school. Performing rubbish, why don't you do something like that? And my father wanted me to be a lawyer. And that is why I'm careful now, dictating to my children on what they should do. Even though I introduce my business to them, I'm very careful to introduce them. I'm not forcing them like, you have to carry the camera, you have to know how to. It is building up in them it has become a thing of interest to them. It is not a forceful thing. Now, let me tell you something. We should be very, very careful of what we call killers of divine destiny. There are some people internally or externally that we refer to as killer of divine destiny. Some people might be killers of divine destiny. They are not doing it because they want to be wicked. They are not doing it because they want to be bad to their children. They, in a way of wanting to guide, they tell you, don't do this, don't go and do that. And you see, whatever God has destined a man to do upon the surface of the earth, that is what the person is going to become. There is no way around it. Let me tell you something. It was the interest of my father and my sister that made me say, okay, let me go and do journalism. And I did, and I went for journalism. And when I went for journalism, I have the interest of filmmaking in my heart. I love filmmaking so much. Cinematography has been a thing of interest right from the time I was in secondary school. Mm-hmm. And when I went to study journalism, I was in the school, and when I finished, God took me to NTA when I wanted to do IT. And when I did my IT, it was in NTA that I did my IT. I would see the likes of Babasu, those days when they were doing Enrique. So those things I was going to see at the National Arts Theatre were the things that now brought to the place I was doing my IT. Wow. So it was a daily thing. I see it on daily basis. The interest grew on daily basis. And I now said I was going to come into the practical aspect of journalism, and that's films and television production. So there is no running away from it. And that's how I became a filmmaker.
Thank you very much, sir. And I thank your wonderful twins for being on set with their dad. So it is our tradition on this show to present a gift to our guests. Can you please say your dad? On behalf of All Nation Praise Team, the producer of the television show tagged We Need to Know, we present this talking to you, Mr. Muyiwa Bikestis.
Wow. Wow. Thank you very much. It's been wonderful. It's wonderful being on this program. I sincerely appreciate it. It's everything, all the gestures. And thank you again. Thank you.
And on that note, viewers at home, our beautiful audience, we have come to the end of today's show. We Need to Know. I remain your host, Omoshele Michael Lubenga.
And I remain Oluwakemi Oluwadamilare.